I'll say a quick thing before he comes up. We have a very special person coming to conduct the very special piece that is composed just for this. This is our in-house composer, I guess we could call him, and conductor and all-around amazing educator, trumpet player. I could go on. This is Mr. Jay Jordan.
Thank you, Kevin. It's an honor to be able to present this piece. Hopefully you had a chance to read the program note, which described a little bit about the structure of the piece, the fact that it's based on or inspired by the Footprints prayer, and is dedicated to the memory of Father Joe Bradley, who was a good friend of mine and passed away this past January. The structure of the piece, as you'll hear, follows the footprints prayer when the man sees two sets of footprints in the stand and notices that the second set of footprints is those of the Lord's and feels comforted that God is always by his side. The middle part of the piece is frantic and chaotic and represents the time when the man saw only one set of footprints and thought that God abandoned him. And in Father Joe's case, parts of his life that were difficult as recounted in his memoir, The Four Gifts. The last part then recalls the initial melody triumphantly when the man in the prayer realizes that when he only saw one set of footprints is when God was carrying him. And in Joe's life, when he got a new heart. I thought I'd share a couple of thoughts. Just this past week, Traditions Magazine, which is the alumni magazine of Serra High School in San Mateo, came out with a cover story on Father Joe. And I just thought I'd read some quotes from that article because I thought they were inspiring. First of all, these are all quotes from the article. He was a self-proclaimed hippie, music buff, and avid reader. He was committed to meeting people where they are with no judgment. He brought a sense of joy and humility to his work. His ability to listen intently and impart humble wisdom was prudent and caring. He was the real deal, and we were all blessed to have known him, have had him in our lives. A former Serra football player said, God worked through him in a very unique way, which allowed him to teach me what humility, love, and courage meant. This is a high school student speaking. Serra head football coach Patrick Walsh said, Father Joe's pregame chapel services were a key to their success, where young boys turn into men who are rooted in love, brotherhood, and humility. After 15 years as a priest, Father Joe's heart gave out from the same disease that caused his father's death. He was blessed with a new heart on August 6, 2005. This year would have been Father Joe's 20th heart transplant anniversary. Personally, I was in awe of how Father Joe could convey the right message in his homilies to whatever audience he was addressing. He loved playing the drums, which was where our lives intersected, first in the Bayside Middle School band, where he was playing drums right behind me and I was trumpet right in front of him, and later at Serra, where he sat in on drums with some of my groups. So I hope you enjoy this dedicated to Father Joe Bradley, Footprints in the Sand.
How about one more round of applause for Jay Jordan? We are